Hello Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing amazing. So let's see what are the energies playing out for you, my dear, for the first half of October. Please bear in mind that these messages may not resonate for all, and cross watchers, you can reverse the placement of the roles if it better suits you, okay? The energies can be vice versa depending on your situation. So just a quick announcement before we start. I know I owe you guys a reading. I wasn't able to fully upload the bonus reading last month, How Do They Feel About You, because that video had some technical issues. It didn't really have some audio. So as a way to make it up, I'll be using this oracle cards over here for additional messages with you today, my dear. This is the Whispers of Love. All right, it's beautiful, it's incredible, it's very insightful. So we are going to be using this by the end of the reading. Also, I will be doing a giveaway for a lucky winner. By the end of the month, I will be announcing who gets to have a free reading. If you're interested to join the competition, the instructions are down below on my description box. Okay, my dear? With that said, thank you so much for your support, and let's get into your reading. Spirit, any messages please for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for the first half of October. Any messages please, Spirit, for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, first half of October. Let's get one more shuffle. The Page of Swords showing up here. Interesting. Could be a young air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this means that there's going to be some unexpected fast news. Alright? And I feel like this could also be like someone asking you for something here. It could be through a phone call, email, asking to communicate with you, asking to clear things up with you as well, Pisces. But that usually means information. You might get an information from someone, okay? You might need to double check that information as well. I feel like if it's related to work, it's going to be unexpected and exciting news for you, my dear. Let's see what that energy is all about, okay? Let's cut the deck and see what comes up. Okay, so heart of the matter is the Devil card. You guys could be dealing with a Capricorn or someone that has Capricorn in their chart. But I'm really drawn to the chains over here for some reason. I feel like for some of you, you are releasing yourself from a sense of bondage. A relationship that you've been so definitely rooted and connected with. There's the essence of wanting some form of freedom from something that felt a little bit limiting and constrictive, okay? Or someone could have forced themselves in your life, and now all of a sudden there's this energy of wanting to cut to that kind of unhealthy relationship. That's just for some of you, because the first card was the Page of Swords. So you could be using that sword to cut through the chains here of whatever feels limiting, whatever feels like forcing you or controlling you. Could be a situation at work as well. This could be your boss, this could be your colleague, or this could be a very a heavy energy in your life that's beginning to become a form of entrapment, okay? So let's see what's blocking this. We have the Knight of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This Knight of Cups is the Romeo in the deck, right? This is the hopeless romantic. This is the poet, the artist. This is the emotional, okay, emotional tarot card. You could be wanting some form of an explanation from someone, or someone to communicate with you with more emotions, with more authentic emotions, if that's the case. And I feel like the sword was what you use, or you will be using that sword to cut through what was feeling a little bit limiting and forceful, because you guys want something more genuine, more authentic, and something that you can really connect to on an emotional level. So this means for some of you, you could be pursuing a more passionate job, maybe on the field of arts for some of you, or if it's a romantic situation, you might want someone who's definitely in touch with their emotions here. Someone you could really connect to, talk to, someone that inspires you, someone that makes you feel special, okay? This could also be an indication where you're saying no to a sexual or physical type of relationship and you want something deeper. All right, you want a deeper emotional and spiritual connection, Pisces. Let's see what is the root or cause is the Two of Pentacles. This could be an indication where you guys, first half of October, have your hands full. You have so much going on in your life. And that's a blessing too, because becoming busy means that you can be productive, okay? But this really requires a lot of delicate balance here. Not to over prioritize one thing while leaving out the other, right? This will definitely require focus and a lot of energy, right? But that could also be draining. I feel like for some of you, it could be the case where someone could be juggling you, or in this effect, controlling you, right? Might be a responsibility, a task that seems very daunting and seems very, very exhausting as well. And you want a way out to just relax, to just recover, to just loosen up your grip, you know? Because I feel like this could be taking a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and potentially draining you guys as well in the long run. It's stretching you as well here, pushing your buttons. So let's see, in the past is the Queen of Wands. It could also dealt with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be an older female in your life, or it doesn't have to be a female. But there's something about the Queen of Wands and the way she communicates. She could definitely use her charm to inspire people. But since I see the Devil card over here, this is not going to resonate for all. There could be a particular person who you know, if they're offended or if they're slightly annoyed, you know, they could be talking stuff that are hurtful. All right, Devil and Queen of Wands, with that passionate love also comes sometimes a very toxic person or toxic way of communication. That's what I'm seeing here. Fire and water, you want something more balanced. I feel like that's the case as well, balancing of energies. If this is a romantic situation, I feel like, yes, you know there's passion, but you want to balance it with something more deep, something more emotional, something more spiritual as well. Because yes, I feel like this is a very strong sexual connection with someone here. Alright? You could be seeing this person as the ideal person. Someone who's also very charming, and I feel this energy of you being smitten by this person, or someone is using their charm to smithen you here. So, yeah, it could be an Aries, but not necessarily, okay, with the Emperor card. So what you're thinking right now is that, how do I solve the situation? How do I find balance? How do I release myself from seemingly a form of entrapment in my life? The Emperor card is aligning to those of you who need to step up, those who need to protect their energies, those who need to reassess themselves and what sort of people and situation they're putting themselves into, taking inventory of what's healthy versus what's not. This can also be claiming your power back and become extra cautious and protective, okay? Because there's the energy of the Devil here. Again, if it's not a Capricorn, this could indicate something that's definitely feeling forceful or forcing you into something here. And you could be trying to be in the middle of it all by balancing yourself, right? I feel like you want to sort this problem out, because this energy of the Emperor is sorting things out. You want to find a solution, a win-win solution, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. We're going to clarify these cards in a while. Let's see what's coming in the near future. Oh, we have the Ten of Swords. This is a little bit of a heavy energy, and maybe this should serve like a heads up for my Pisces. There's no really need to feel negative about this overall. This is kind of like an indication of something coming to an end. Perhaps the Devil, which is now turning out to become a positive energy after all. Because I feel like you are going to put an ending to that forceful, limiting, and controlling energy in your life, whether it be work-related or relationship-related. It doesn't necessarily mean a breakup of any sort, but finding a solution to put an ending to what is not working out between you and a specific person is what I'm trying to say, okay? Maybe this Ten of Swords can indicate that someone needs to make some sacrifice. Someone can feel betrayed, yes, but it can also indicate that changes are needed. Okay, it takes a lot of courage to see that someone needs some changing here, or some changes with the Devil. Because oftentimes someone is not recognizing that they already exhibit these patterns, this behavior, or they could be the toxic one in the relationship. So it does take a lot in order to get outside their emotions and see it in a logical standpoint. Because the Emperor is definitely one who's very logical, who's definitely a strategic person, who takes inventory. So this could also be an indication where if you already know something needs to change in your situation, whether it be work or relationship, you need to put the emotions on the side for now. You don't need to let your emotions overrule your better judgment, so that you can finally see if something needs some changes here, okay? Or someone needs to change as well. So your energy is the Queen of Swords, okay? There could be, again, another queen here. There's two queens in this reading. Usually indicates a sense of conflict or argument here. But like I said, maybe it's the energy of you want it your way and the other person wants it their way. There's the energy of push and pull here, but no one wants to give in. No one wants to listen, maybe. Because there's the energy of now trying to stretch each other out, or spreading yourselves too thin here. But at the same time, not arriving into a sense of solution, right? That's why the Emperor is encouraging you guys to take a step back and not let your emotions overrule your better judgment. One needs to be analytical to strategize here, because this is what's coming in the near future. So in order to avoid this, you're being encouraged to take a step back and see what needs to be changed in order to avoid something that feels a little bit heavy as the outcome, okay? But with the Queen of Swords, if there's an air sign in your life, I feel like you could be not communicating with this person for now, or you know that this person, this Queen of Wands, may have said some words that potentially has hurt you or is still hurting you here, and you're being encouraged to voice out or speak up, not to start a fight or whatever, but with the intention to bring some healing, with the intention to bring some awareness, or with the intention to maybe make someone realize, okay, that it's not too late to make some changes, if that makes sense. So in the environment is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about the Devil energy. You guys already know what the definition of the Devil card, right? Sometimes it can indicate a sense of bondage into stuff that are materialistic. So especially with the Four of Pentacles, you could be dealing with someone very stingy, or a little bit closed-hearted, or maybe someone who's just too attached with their money here, that it's already causing some imbalances with what you're dealing with here. Could be in a relationship, your partner is not really open-hearted, or just doesn't want to invest on the relationship, something like that. Maybe someone has a tendency to overwork themselves and no longer give time and effort into any other area of their life. That could also be the case. Okay, so let's see. Hope and fear is the Sun card. Could be a Leo. There's something about children as well. If this is your husband or your wife, I feel like you could be fighting stuff about the way you both handle money, or the way someone's relationship is with money. And I feel like you are here thinking, how do you address this to your partner? How do you find a solution about the situation so you can avoid something that potentially can harm the relationship in the near future? All right, because the Sun card is a very optimistic energy. It's a reminder to be really compassionate towards one another, being understanding to one another here, or consider your children if that's the case. That's what the cards are saying. Because right now someone could be a little bit closed-hearted, or lacking compassion, lacking the depth of understanding one's emotions here, or the other party's emotions. Alright? I feel like also, as hopes and fears, one hopes to put these worries on the side, or like put this way behind them and just celebrate. This is a sense of reconciliation or freedom from a sense of oppression as well. Because this, look at that, it's a very different kind of atmosphere and energy. This is very somewhat suffocating, right? This is a very unhealthy kind of energy. But this is restoring health. This is restoring energy. This is revitalizing oneself here. And the ability to go back in childlike perspective. Again, it's a sense of freedom. All right? out into the sun, free to do what you want to do here. Because this, whoever this is in the relationship or overall connection, I feel like, yes, they're controlling themselves, they're controlling their money, but there's the energy of not having enough fun, not being open to others, or pushing others away as well because of their relationship with money or materialistic, maybe their properties, their reputation, their work, something about them binding themselves too much on the material here. Okay, that they're no longer getting genuine connection with people, or just having the freedom to do something fun here. As the outcome is your Strength card, and this is really going to resonate if you're dealing with either a Capricorn, a Leo here, okay, or an Aries. There could be an air sign as well. Well, no matter what the sign is, I feel like with the Strength card, it's like whoever this is, if this is not your love interest, if this is like a boss, a colleague who's I feel like is micromanaging you, that could also be the case, because the Emperor can, shadow side of the Emperor can also be controlling. Okay, yeah, who reinforces too much rules and discipline that it almost feels like very, very suffocating as well. With the Strength card, I feel like you could be walking away from that situation, from someone's shadow side. You are armoring yourself as if preparing for battle here, and looking into your inner strength to see what needs to change here, what needs to be letting go. I feel like you could be walking towards the sun now and fighting for a sense of freedom here. Having the courage to step outside, you know, this limiting person or situation in your life to find your own happiness. It's the pursuit of your happiness here. For some of you, Strength card can also indicate like someone needs their strength back. Someone needs to pay attention to their health as well. If you're dealing with a person who might have been, for some of you, if it's addictions, okay, if it's self-sabotaging tendencies, because the Sun card can indicate, you know, revitalizing or a very healthy condition, mind, body, and soul here. And the Strength card can also mean regaining your strength here. Okay, after maybe feeling exhausted and this has been affecting your health. So I feel like that is top priority right now. Health, happiness, freedom. Let go of what's, you know, what no longer is serving you in your life. If you feel like you've been sacrificing, you've been controlled by this person or situation, and if you know that if you keep on going that path, it might cost you in the long run. This Ten of Swords can also indicate overexhaustion to the point of collapsing here, if it's work related here. Okay, due to maybe you have a goal in your mind, you want to be financially stable and all, but it's already affecting your own happiness here, your own freedom. You're not able to do the stuff that you've always wanted to do. So it's time to reevaluate that. Okay, reevaluate. So why is the Devil card here, please, Spirit? The Judgment. Yes, a burden needs to be letting go of, a burden in your shoulder, right? This means that something has been weighing you down, Pisces, and it's time to fully release that. Ace of Coins. This is a new beginning, but with the Knight of Cups, it could be a new beginning with a water sign that's currently being delayed right now due to a Capricorn energy or a Devil energy playing out. This can also indicate there's going to be a new beginning for work, but something in the field of arts here, or something you've always been passionate to do. But for every ending for every beginning there needs to be an ending. It's a cycle. It comes hand in hand. So I feel like that could be what is the blockage right now. Someone needs to finally make that decision and have the courage, have the strength, and have the dedication to push forward to this new changes here. Yeah, Four of Swords. I feel like for some of you, you've been exhausting yourself, that you need a break. You need that vacation. You need also to take care of your mental health if something or someone is causing you anxiety, or for some of you, putting your energy down here, affecting your emotional state. I feel like you need to filter that noise and cut the toxicity out, okay? Because the Devil card can also indicate toxicity. This is also you, that you need to make some time to do your self-love rituals, take enough sleep, get your nourishment up, okay? Or for some of you, maybe get away from social media for a while, if that's what's causing you guys stress. or just choose your battles here. Choose your battles. That is the Strength card. Not every battle needs to be entertained by you here, my dear. You need to choose your battles wisely. So we have the Queen of Wands and 8 of Pentacles here. This could be related to work, where there could be a bossy person in your life who speaks just really hurtful words towards you, or the way that they order you around, it feels like someone is micromanaging you. The 8 of Pentacles can also mean like in the past you tried to push your very best to make something work. You know that you have done your part very well. With the Chariot, now I feel like you just really want to move forward from this situation, and that happens by you exercising your own free will. If you tell yourself, I have enough courage and strength, I can do this, I can move forward, I can leave the situation behind. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Cancerian as well. This is the energy of taking charge and using your willpower by believing in yourself that you can make it. You can make it on your own. You can start something new. You can change as well. Or you can make some impactful changes to release anyone and anything that's toxic in your life. And it's never too late to start anew here. Why is the 10 of Swords here, please, Spirit? Page of Swords. So for every ending, like I said, there's going to be a new beginning. Alright, Page of Swords could be some cutting news, a very exciting news for work, or this could mean emotional news about a relationship. So keep your head up high, Pisces. I feel like if anything, everything will come full circle soon enough, okay? What you need to focus right now is how can you keep moving forward. Don't let the situation make you feel stuck or put you in a halt for far too long. If it's keeping you too much on that loop here, maybe it's time to take a step back and reevaluate, why am I holding myself back for this situation or person? What am I to lose if I keep moving forward in my life? Okay, because this might be stunting your growth already here. Okay, that could be something that you need to consider. For some of you, if it's related to love with a Gemini, with the Lovers, I feel like you could be making a decision. Should I completely cut this person out of my life, or is there a chance to forgive this person as well? Okay, so I feel like that's something you need to ponder on, introspect. Okay, because you know that this is a passionate person, a passionate relationship. It's a soulmate connection, but also it brings sometimes energies of temptation or pain. And like I said, the devil could be a temptation as well. Maybe there's low vibrational energies that comes with this person or this relationship. It might be a person who's dragging you down. They don't necessarily want to do that to you, Pisces, but just how the relationship is going through. Okay, there's something here that needs to be resolved, or there's something unhealthy that needs to be cut off from the relationship in order for things to move forward. Okay, also a truth is going to come out. Someone needs to communicate the truth, or someone needs to tell the truth to the other person so they can finally find some peace here, inner peace. In the environment, another fire sign, someone younger, but you have 2 pages in this reading. That means you're definitely going to hear some news here, some cutting news, either an emotional news or work related. Okay, that will make you look on the other way here. That would be the breaking news that will really confirm to you what it is that you've always been feeling. Because for some of you, you could be still in that process of making that decision. It could still feel a little bit awkward to be driving your own chariot here. What do I do next? Where do I go next? How do I execute my plan? I feel like that could be what you guys are thinking of right now. Or how do I make tangible steps to finally leave this oppressive situation in my life? So you've been thinking about it, but now it's like you're ready to execute it. Okay, you're ready to, or for some of you, you're ready to execute an ending. Okay, so the Sun card and the 7 of Swords, hopes and fears. I feel like for some of you, you just really want to let the deception go, or you want this situation to come to an end, whatever this 7 of Swords looks like for some of you. This could be someone lied to you, someone cheated on you, or someone just refused to communicate with you. Someone could also have kept some information from you and done things behind your back here. That could also be the case. And so I feel like freedom will be yours, Pisces. Have faith that it will, but it starts on you making that decision. If you know that in your heart, this has already been a dragging situation for you, and it's about time to put an ending to those chains, or someone trying to force themselves to you or controlling you, take control of your life back, okay? Because if you keep giving in or keep letting people take charge of you, take charge of your life, there's going to be a time where you guys are just going to feel like, well, I no longer have the power to make my own decisions. And before that time comes, you're being encouraged to step up. Stand up to this people or person or situation. And look into your strength, because you can overcome this. Yeah, we have the Hermit in reverse. I feel like instead of avoiding the situation, it's time to confront it at head on. Okay, if you guys have been not communicating with this person for so long, I feel like what this cards are saying, it's time for that table conversation, that direct, straightforward, and frank, okay, and all honesty type of communication with someone. All right, you need to no longer try to avoid this as if it's going to go away, but rather have the strength and courage to face it head on. So it no longer will bother you guys in the long run. It will no longer drag you guys further here, or it wouldn't no longer delay the progress that's coming in your way. All right, I hope that you find the courage to face that, my dear Pisces, whatever that is in your life. So to end this reading, my dear, let's get an overall oracle card as advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, first half of October. What is your overall advice, please, Spirit, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, first half of October? All right, so we have actions speak loudly. Yes, actions speak loudly. So I feel like, yeah, it could be that don't try to avoid this, but it's the energy of speaking it out and at the same time taking action. So they come hand in hand. If you want to put an ending to an oppressive situation or relationship, say it out loud, and also take the effective actions, the tangible actions to actually execute your plan, okay? It says here, express your love through actions. So this can mean self-love for some of you, or this could mean someone needs to express their love towards you. Because if something doesn't feel right, if someone is just maybe tempting you into something but not enough action to prove their love towards you, this is a time where you must confront this person as well. We have slow down. Slow down. It says here, pause and allow things to unfold. Yes, there's a divine timing for things to unfold here. And let's get one more card, okay? Appreciate this moment. It says here, Pisces, every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So I feel like if things are slowing down, if this is an indication of the Four of Swords, you guys taking a break, taking a step back, prioritizing yourselves, then appreciate this moment. It's a time where you must love yourself, okay, to strengthen your self-love here. And then if someone is truly honest to you and want to come forward and come clean, let them prove that. But for now, you know, I feel like you want something authentic here. You want someone to become more emotionally honest towards you. And if you're not going to get that, it's best that you focused all that love and attention to yourself for now. Okay, Pisces, that is your reading for the first half of October. Please be on the lookout for more uploads this coming week. I'm sending you love and light. I know this is not going to resonate for all, but if it does, let me know in the comment section, okay? Again, thank you for your time, and namaste.